Hi guys, it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. Hey, let's make some Italian wedding soup today. Dr. Johnny Love asked me for this, so let's make it. You know, this accidentally turned into one of those morph meals because I made the meatballs and I decided I didn't need so many. So we're gonna make this now, the Italian soup, and then next week I will make some meatball subs. I promised this way back when in California, so this time for reals, we'll make those with some marinara sauce, okay? So let's make some Italian wedding soup. Let's work on the meatballs for our soup. You know, you could use chicken for this. You could use ground chicken and chicken sausage. I'm going to use ground beef and just regular pork sausage. It's Italian sweet sausage, which I took out of the casing. So I have half a pound of each in this bowl. To this I'm going to add 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs, 3 large garlic cloves which I minced, 1 large egg which I beat it lightly with a fork, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, half a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese, about 3 tablespoons of chopped Italian parsley. I have about 2 teaspoons of black pepper and 2 teaspoons of coarse salt in here. I'm just going to add that. I'm going to grate a very small onion into this using the smallest part of my grater. So I have about 2 tablespoons of that grated onion in here. I'm going to mix this really well and then make little meatballs. So now I'm just going to make little meatballs like this. I'm going to say they're about 1.25 inches maybe. Maybe 1 inch. Okay, I don't want big huge meatballs. Now there's 2 ways to do this. I could make these and then just throw them into the soup and let them boil. But I'm not a big fan of boiled meatballs, so I'm going to go ahead and bake these for about 30 minutes. I have an oven preheating at 350. I have 30 meatballs here. I'm going to make soup for 5 people. That's 6 meatballs per person, per bowl of soup. Plenty. So I have about half of our mixture left over. This is great, because I'm going to have 2 meals out of this one. I'm going to go ahead and finish making the meatballs and I'm going to freeze them. And then next week, we'll use them to make some meatball subs. So there you go, we got 2 meals out of this. This is awesome. Let's go make our soup. I'm going to heat about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in this pot. And I'm going to add 1 medium yellow onion, which I chopped. About 2 celery stalks, which I chopped. And a large carrot, that I chopped. I'll let this cook for a good 5-6 minutes until all the vegetables are softened. Now I'm adding 6 cups of chicken broth to this. I'm also going to add half a cup of a dry white wine. You know, if you don't like to cook with alcohol, please don't sweat it. Just skip that step. Now we're going to let this come to a boil and simmer for, I'm going to say about 5 minutes. I am now going to add 3/4 cup of a really small pasta. It's like little tiny donuts, okay? You can use little pasta pearls if you can find them. You can use orzo. You can use even little tiny shells if you want. Just as long as your pasta is little, it's whatever you use is fine. So now I'm going to let this cook for about 6 to 7 minutes. I want the pasta to be al dente. Our pasta is cooked, so now I'm going to put the meatballs into this. I'm going to add black pepper to this. Mix this well, and finally, I'm going to add about a cup of torn spinach leaves into this. All I want is for the spinach leaves to wilt. Our soup is done. Let's eat. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? So now I'm just going to put some more Parmesan cheese in this. And bon appetit, my friends! Make sure you come and see us. We have all kinds of recipes that are not in video form. Eat well without going broke. This is a delicious, hearty, super frugal meal. Enjoy it. I will see you guys soon.